Dogs could help screen for breast cancer. That's what a collaboration between a dog training business near Limburgis and the Currie Cancer Institute is perhaps hoping to find. The K-Dog project trains dogs to use their senses of smell to pick up on tumors. The non-invasive method could revolutionize testing for cancer, which affects nearly 1 in 10 women in France. Here's a report.
Thor is restless. The 2-year-old Belgian Malinois is keen to get to his training session, but what goes on behind this door is hidden from the cameras. Thor isn't like other dogs, and his training isn't conventional. His acute sense of smell makes him the perfect candidate for a new trial. He's learning how to detect breast cancer. At each session, he's given 2 sets of wipes. One has come into contact with the sweat of women who have the cancer or with the tumours themselves. The other hasn't. Thor has to work out which is which.
He
doesn't see a difference between the samples. He does it with his sense of smell, because that's how we've trained him. It tells him that there's something to notice, something that he's started to recognize, and if he wants to get his reward, he should sit down in front of this jar. So it's like a game.
The training's intense. Thor and another dog complete 15 sessions a day and will smell hundreds of samples over the coming months. And it was here at the Curie Institute in Paris that the idea was born.
The scars caused by tumours have an unpleasant smell. I was doing research to try to understand why they smelt bad, so we could find a solution. But through this we realised that some strong-smelling compounds must be linked not to the infection or to the metabolism of the person, but to the tumour itself.
Patients don't come into contact with the animals, which are hundreds of miles away in the Haute-Vienne region of France. Instead, they're given a kit to take home, an odourless shower gel, some wipes and a sterile pot. The patients put the squares of fabric on themselves and leave it overnight, a method which could revolutionise breast cancer screening in France.
40% of women who choose not to take part in free screening programmes could join the K-Dog programme because it's less scary than mammograms. There's no men in white coats and no pain.
The team will analyse the first results after 6 months, and if the findings are positive, they'll undertake clinical research on a larger scale. In America, a similar study to detect prostate cancer had a success rate of more than 90%. And with no need for expensive equipment, this method has the potential to reach countries with far fewer resources in the future.